Okay, so we just got some huge news. Um, those of you who don't know, I'm a pretty big fan of Pokemon, mainly Platinum. I love playing Platinum, and the games preceding that, and a few games preceding it, I love playing. I do think that the Pokemon games, in terms of quality, has gone downhill, and nothing has shown that more than the piles of arse that are Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. But today we got announced that we are finally getting the remakes for Gen 4. The remakes being titled Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl, and I have never been so excited. It's been a very long time since I've been this excited for a Pokemon game. Yet, if you're hearing fan noise in the background, it's because I'm rendering a second video because I was literally working on another video before I heard this information. What interests me is that this remake isn't being done by Game Freak. It's being done by ILCA, or ILCA, I don't care. They're the guys who worked on Pokemon Home. And the art style for this game looks exactly like the DS game, but with more 3D to it. It looks more like a 3DS game than a Switch game, based on what I've seen. And when I mean that, I mean it looks exactly like the Nintendo DS game, but just with 3D models now. And I use the term 3D very loosely. It's got what looks to be the exact same camera angles and everything. It looks like it's going to be a very faithful remake, which I'm perfectly fine with. The first game was already, damn near perfection, and if they're going straight off of Platinum here, then, you're working with something amazing here. So if they're going to be this faithful, and the fact that Game Freak aren't laying their hands on it, because if this ends up like another fucking Pokemon Shield or Pokemon Sword, and we gotta pay to transfer Pokemon or some shit like that, then I will be very pissed off, because this is probably the reason I'm gonna buy a Switch, because I don't own a Switch yet, and there are so many games I wanted to play on the Switch, but I think this might finally push me over the edge. This and Breath of the Wild. But that's not all. So these two remakes aren't it. So you're wondering, alright, so Game Freak isn't doing the remakes. What are they doing then? Well, there's a brand new Pokemon game coming out that's based in Sinnoh called Pokemon Legends Arceus. Or Arceus. It depends however you want to pronounce it. And this game looks more like the games we've been getting recently. It still just looks like a shinier 3DS game, but I mean, this is Game Freak. I don't exactly know what I was expecting here. But I see Cyndaquil in the trailer, and I'm happy because Cyndaquil is one of my favorite Pokemon. And can't wait to play with Turtwig again. I think the part that scares me the most, but don't take this as gospel or anything, is that this game was leaked by a leaker called Kelios. He predicted that a Pokemon game was going to come out in November this year, and also that a Detective Pikachu sequel was in the works, and I don't know too much about the Detective Pikachu sequel, but if he's right about this, which it seems to be, he also said in his leak that the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes will have the Let's Go catching mechanics, and that terrifies me because I hate that mechanic, and I hope to God that they don't have the same mechanics as they had in Shield with the whole, sharing XP and making the game just stupidly easy and unfun. Because, while making a game easier makes it more accessible to a wider audience, it also makes it more boring because you're not being challenged. I will say that I'm enjoying the look of the Pokemon Legends Arceus game, because it seems like they're trying something new. Pokemon so far has been... when Pokemon has tried something new, like the whole XP sharing or the catching mechanic that they had in Let's Go, it's pretty much negatively received by Pokemon fans. The casual crowd didn't mind too much, and that was what Pokemon was appealing to at that point. They were trying to bring in the casual audience. And I like what this game is doing. It looks like they're having this more open world style of gameplay. As you can see, you have to sort of sneak around and catch Pokemon without alerting them. It looks interesting. But then again, you can't make too many early assumptions on the game. But, it looks like if these games do end up doing very well, then this is going to be a great year for Pokemon. And, this year's already looking up with the whole 30th anniversary of Sonic. We got Rift Apart coming. There's so much stuff happening this year in terms of gaming. And if you are a gamer now, you should just be very excited, especially if you're a fan of Pokemon. So yeah, that was just it. I just needed to do just a quick update here real quick, because I'm still working on my other video that I'm going to put out probably tomorrow now because of this one. But Jesus Christ.